on this lesson, we're going to prepare our file to take it into After Effects. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to be making a hexagonal pattern. So we're going to make a polygon that has actually 6 sides. It's going to be a hexagon. And for now, the radius really doesn't matter. So if I type something like 200, that's fine. Now here on the top, I want to change my width and my height. So I'm going to have a width of 200 and my height of something like, let's say 175. Now I'm going to change the color to this blue, so just so that you can see it. And I'm going to go right click, arrange, send to back. So my icons are on top. For now, all my icons, I can just take them away so you don't see them. And now I can just see my hexagon. Now you see here on the top, we have an X and a Y value. And if I type this to 0, you can see that it actually goes outside our artboard. And the reason for that is that the point is on the right. So if I wanted to be touching the left side, I could only type here 200. And then that would make it work exactly there. And I could do the same with the Y. If I want it to be there, I only have to type 175, which is the height. Now I want to create a copy that is with a distance of this, but if I just do it like this, it's not going to work well. So all I have to do is go edit, copy, edit, paste in place. So I have a second copy. And now I can move on X. Let's say that I move another 200, so I make 400. And actually X is going to move me on the right, so sorry about that. Let's go move in Y, and instead of having 175, I can go with 350. And they are sitting one on the edge of the other. So if I increase this by 10, you can see that now I have a 10 pixel difference there. So I'm going to increase this to, let's go with 365, which I think is good. And now we can make a copy of this by going first object group. So I have a group of them. And now I can just simply go into copy, paste in place, and just move them on X 200 pixels. So it's going to be 400 pixels now. You could also do it manually. So whatever works for you. You can see that because you have a smart guys, they actually snap. So that's fine. Now I'm going to create a line with my pen tool. So just make sure that it has a stroke and not a fill. And align it so it sits right there on the center. Now I'm going to press Shift and drag these hexagons so that they sit on that line. Now they are right there on the half. And now with my arrow keys on my keyboard while pressing Shift, I can do that 4 times. And then I can, without pressing Shift, 3 times to the right. So I get that exact same separation or distance, sorry. So now I'm going to create another copy, again just pressing Alt and Shift, move this so it sits on the center, make sure that of that by aligning it, just move this one by pressing Shift, and again 1, 2, 3, 4 while pressing Shift and my left arrow key, and 1, 2, 3 without pressing Shift with my right key. Let's do the same one more time. Again, making sure that they are sitting there, having this line on the center. Just move it to the right so you are sure that your hexagon is there. And then again to the left with pressing Shift 4 times, and then 3 times to the right. And now I have them to the exact distance that I want. Now, what I need to do is to extend my artboard so that I can see that last hexagon, so just a little bit. And next I'm going to ungroup my hexagons. Remember that I group them, so just right click on group. And I'm gonna add each of the icons by selecting the hexagon, making it the key object. Just let's select all the hexagons and go send to back. And again, select this one, select again, horizontal and vertical line center. And let's keep doing the same for the rest of the icons. So for example, here I want my ice cream. So horizontal and vertical line center, my glasses, sunglasses, here horizontal and vertical. Now let's go with our popsicles. Again, horizontal and vertical. With the sun, the bucket, and the watermelon. So now we have our icons right there. And the next thing we have to do is prepare this file to take it into After Effects. So we're gonna go into our layers, and you can find the window right here. And if you don't see it, again, go into Window, Layers to find it. Now I want to create these hexagons. We spent a while doing them, but they're only going to be a guide. So I'm just going to select all of them and create a new layer, drag it to the bottom, and just clicking on this little square, I can take them to back and just call this one background. So now the hexagons are on that layer. And now I need to group my icons. They're going to be moving on the same line, so I can group them in two. So I can make a new layer and call this one crab. You could do like crab lifesaver, but try to be short. Let's create two more layers. And again, using our little square, drag and drop them. This time it's going to be ice cream. And for this one, you could go like something like pop. You could type popsicle, but what really matters is that you know which one is which. So let's put the sun on the right layer because that was not there. And now on this last one, I'm gonna rename this bucket. And now I have my file as I need it. So I'm just gonna save it as an Illustrator file. Just again, Ctrl S, and we're ready to take it into After Effects. So on the next lesson, we're gonna work on that.